Alright guys, let's open up a box of Disney Lorcana Ursula's Return. We got 24 packs. And let's crack this boy open and see what we get. Whoa. Alright, I've played like 5 games of this. It's okay. Obviously it's Disney, so it's gonna sell like crazy. Let's see, we're just gonna zip to the rares. Because that's what we all care about. We got Ariel's Grotto. And then this card. I think you can combine a bunch of cards and make a picture out of it. And there's our foil. So there we'll pull out the foil and the rare. We'll just set the other cards aside. Yeah, if you're a fan of this card game of Lorcana, let me know. Yeah, it's interesting. When I started it, ooh, Mythical Rose. When I started it, I had a misunderstanding, and I thought you can just combine. The color didn't matter, so you could just have as much color. You can combine all the colors. And in Magic and other card games, they limit you with resource. Like Magic, you can play every color, but you have to have the resource for it, and so that hampers you. But they don't have that resource color-wise. Like the inkwell doesn't add color. It's colorless essentially. But according to the rules, to my understanding, ooh, the Queen, that's a good card. And Fela is our foil. According to the rules, which I found out later, you can only have a max of 2 colors in your deck. So that made the game a little bit more interesting to me. And with the release of Star Wars, I have not had the time to go and try and play it. Hands. Ooh, Bee King Undisputed. Ooh, 2 rares. That's cool. I don't really know the rarity distribution in the game. I don't know, like Magic, you get like a rare, and then like every 8 packs, it's supposed to statistically be you get a mythic rare. And with the play boosters now, you have the chance. I mean, I pulled 3 rares out of some of these some of the Modern Horizon packs. So I don't know what the distribution level is for Disney. That's cool. We got 2 Aladdins right in a row. Prince Philip. And this is Gunther, our foil. I'm not really impressed with the foils. You can barely tell they're foils. And if you're going to make a card foil, it should look special. It should look like it's... your opponent should be able to tell that you have a foil card on your side of the table. Damn, man, what they do? Glue this pack? And so a lot of card games, they foil the card and you can barely tell. Even Magic sometimes, especially in black, you can barely tell that a card is foiled, and you're like, what? This isn't valuable, or shouldn't be valuable, because nobody can tell it's a foil. And it's a weird design flaw, I think. Did we not get a rare? What? Boy, I'm about to send this video to Disney. Oh, maybe that's the rare, but I feel like we got that in the last pack. I'm gonna have to watch this now, because I feel like we just got a pack that didn't have a rare in it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. See, that's the foil. You couldn't even tell it was foil. Maybe that was our rare. I don't know. You guys will probably know, because y'all can rewind the video and check. But that was crazy. Alright. I haven't pulled anything that looked spectacular so far, but I also don't really know the prices of these cards. But you know, of course, when you open Lorcana cards, you're looking for. There we go, Field of Ice. Ooh, those are. Oh wow, look at that. 3. They're not called mythics. I forget what they're called in Lorcana. I guess I should learn more about the game before I start cracking packs on YouTube. But 3 of the rarers, and one of them foiled back to back. So maybe they didn't give me a rare in that last pack, and then they were like, "Here, we got you, boo. Our apologies." The moral of the story is don't buy a single pack. Buy a box. And the trading card game gods will reward you. Or they won't. We'll see. Ursula's Garden. I'm not sure I would call that a garden, but you know, to each his own. Look at that. 2 Maribas. Back to back. I like that. I like seeing cards back to back like that. I know some people probably don't, but I think it's kind of cool, especially when there's like 2 different Maribas. Like we pulled that 2 different Aladdins. I thought that was cool. Swing into action. Yeah. Dodge. Everybody who's watched Team 4 Stars Dragon Ball knows that Gohan cannot do that. Under the sea. There we go, another 2. Dang, I don't know what they're called. Let's see if it says on the back of the pack. No, it just says 2 rares or higher. What? If y'all know in the comments whatever the rarity above a rare is called in Lorcana, let us know. And I'll do my homework on the next video, so I'll have all this facts and I'll be ready to go, and I'll razzle dazzle y'all with the amount of Lorcana knowledge that I know versus this video. Again, 2 rares and a foil that maybe you can tell it's a foil if you squint your eyes. Yeah, so I would say just from a design standpoint, Disney needs to work on their foils. I don't know if anybody remembers Panini's Dragon Ball Z, but every set, the foil pattern was different, and I thought that was really cool. Some sets had a better one than not, but they re-released the first set, and that foil was amazing. It was the best foils on cards I've ever seen. And so that was, you know, this, I mean, this is the foil. I can barely tell, like, and I don't know why I would want this card versus the normal card. So foils, traditionally, they bend. They get warped, and they get warped because of basically humidity in the air. So like if you can cut the card off from air, you have a lower chance of it being warped. So if you double sleeve your cards and you get all the air out of the card, like for magic cards, you usually won't find that they bend a whole lot. Yeah, see, this is a rare, and this is like, in Magic we'd call it a mythic. Oh man, look at that. That's two mythics and a rare. That's, and then this is foil, but again, you know, who can tell? But that's pretty cool. 3 rare plus in a pack. That's a pretty cool design. I like being able to pull more than one rare. Back in when I started Magic in 2013, you could only get 2 rares or higher in a pack if you so happen to pull a foil rare or higher, which is really awesome when you pulled 2 mythics, 1 foiled and 1 non-foil out of a pack. That felt really cool. But nowadays, you can pull 3 rares out of a pack. That feels so awesome. And so I like that as a distribution. I don't know, like pack design, I guess. Like, I don't know what to call it. A card game where you have to buy packs and you're gonna get random cards. Opening the pack needs to feel amazing. It needs to. You never want to spend $4 on a pack, and then you go through all the cards and you're like, oh, wish I hadn't spent that $4. And even if you get, like bulk rares, like the cheap rares that don't. Another high rare card. Even if you get like bulk rares or the rares that are like 10 cents, if you're pulling 3 of them, it still feels fun to pull and makes the pack, even if you're not going to make your money's worth on the pack, it still makes the pack feel exciting to open. I'm still like, oh man, I can't wait to see what kind of rares. And then Disney, where I do think it's a lot of fun for Disney, is they have the enchanted cards. Star Wars has something similar. I forget what they're called in Star Wars. But basically like a showcase card, a very special looking card that is not just special looking, it's also, some of them are like hundreds of dollars. So, the fact that you can open a $4, I don't know, maybe $7 pack and pull like a $4+ card, that's kind of fun. That makes, obviously we're not endorsing gambling, but I don't know. It makes opening packs fun. And if you want, if your economy in the game, from a company standpoint, is I need people to buy these packs and open them, you gotta make the packs worth opening to people. You gotta make it fun and exciting. And so that's like one part of a design for a card game that you have to have. And obviously the game has to be played really well, and you have to feel like your ability to collect the cards is reasonable. This is a problem Magic has, is sometimes they don't reprint a card and that card is $60-$80, and if you need 4 of them in a deck, well, you just ran that cost of that deck up really high. And some people can throw money at a card game and no big deal, but then some people can't, and then all I'm doing now is playing against somebody's wallet, and nobody wants to play against somebody's wallet. Games are fun if it's only rich people get to play, so making cards affordable is definitely the way to go. And then from seller's point of view, obviously we don't want cards costing 10 cents because we want to make some money off of it, but I think there can be a happy medium where everybody can get their piece of the pie and be happy. What card, if you're a player of the game and you like Lorcana and you've been playing and you're collecting and you know the cards that are in this set, what cards are you like, this is the card I want? This is going to take my deck to the next level, and I'm excited to get it. Oh, that's... Whoa, alright. Well, given the fact that Ursula, or the set's name is Ursula's Return, I'm imagining this as a chase card that everybody wants. It definitely looks cool, and it looks like it has a lot of cool abilities. This is, I mean, I like the "You Are Listening to Me." That's a great ability. Man, that's a cool card. And then here's our pseudo foil. That's what I'm gonna start calling them now. They're not really foil. They kind of look like they're foil. Flounder. Another Prince Philip, RLS Legacy Cannon, Bruno, which I can't talk about, so we'll just move on. Alright, Max, Pegasus, Belle, Tor, Aurora, Argus, Ursula, Pegasus, Mickey Mouse, Ursula's Lair. And then a signed pseudofoil contract. I will say one thing that I think Disney's doing that I appreciate so far, where I think Digimon card game kind of struggles with a little bit, is the art is pretty clear on most of these cards. I can actually tell what they are. And some of the Digimon cards, you're like, I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't even know where this guy's head is. And so that kind of makes the card not appealing. So the artwork on cards obviously are really important. But I did not think that Disney would mess that part up. And honestly, the cards look really nice. I mean, look at the details of this card. I mean, that's great. They're not cut from the movie, you know? Somebody drew this. And actually, you can see down here who drew it. Stefano Zanchi drew this card. They didn't take like a still frame from one of their shows or movies, which I mean they could have. They certainly could have done that, and it probably would have saved them a ton of money. But they didn't. They had people hand draw these cards, or computer draw them. You know what I mean. And I think that's really cool. And the art it's gorgeous. It's literally what you expect from Disney. So they did a fantastic job there. I would just say work on your foils, make them a little more bling bling. I mean, foils, honestly, if we're playing outside, the advantage to playing foils is it should blind your opponent and they can't see, and then you can beat them. That's what a foil ought to do. Oh, that guy's ripped. Olaf. Yeah, I mean, like, that's not from the show or the movie, whatever. And that's just a cool drawing that they did. And so it's almost worth collecting this if you're into Disney, which that's most people, just for the cards. That's a pretty cool card. Ursula's Plan, the foil. Alright, this is our last pack. If you guys have watched this far, I appreciate it. If you guys want to see more Disney Lorcana or other card games being cracked open like this, and y'all can listen to my stellarly awesome voice, it's not, I know. Like, subscribe, comment. I want to know what people want to see opened. I like cracking packs. I like opening boxes. And if we make our money back off of this box, well, we might buy another box. I like doing that. You make the money back, just buy another box. But we'll go over the rares real quick again. Alright, here we go. And I'll get a better camera and set up, make this a cooler process. Time goes on, I'm new to YouTube, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I think this is the card I'm excited to price check. Yeah. So it looks like there's some Beauty and the Beast, obviously some Little Mermaid, a little bit of Aladdin, a little bit of Hercules, and got some, oh, I don't know, actually it's kind of all over the place. I see Aladdin, Hercules, Encanto, Little Mermaid, Frozen, Beauty and the Beast. This is Sleeping Beauty, Lion King. There's a lot represented here in this set. I thought maybe they would just do like a movie or two, but there's a plethora of movies, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, that's gonna wrap up this video. Thanks, guys.